The World of Juvia is a fantasy role-playing podcast where I, Scotty, act as your story master and supporting characters, while she,
Zephyrine,
acts as your lens into this story. Juvia is a world dominated by ocean, hundreds of islands, and thousands of cultures to explore. While there are many rules in this game, they all come second to the rule of cool. When we left Ava and Tom, they had just found Rince McTavish, one of the 7 names on the list, and now they're taking him to get drunk. And hopefully, answers. In episode 14, Pulling Threads.
what's he look like?
He looks like a pudgy little professor. He's got gray hair that's thinning on top. He's got little metal spectacles. He's wearing a vest with a shirt and a little scarf underneath it. He has a jacket, but it's sort of like looped over his other arm. The one that's not holding the tankard. He's wearing like wool trousers. Looks like he's got suspenders holding him up, and he's got some well-worn but nice-looking leather shoes.
Adorable.
He's got a little pocket watch.
Oh my
Or at least he has a
gosh.
chain for a pocket watch.
That's precious. Mr. McTavish, it is so nice to meet you.
He shakes your hand. He's got a good grip, but he's effectively a politician.
Sure.
So gives you a good handshake. Nice to meet you, lass.
We experienced your tavern on Barrel Hall.
Oh, I don't own a tavern.
Of course you have a tavern. There's a sign that says the horse is like right on the front of it.
Oh, you shouldn't be sharing that information out loud so loudly.
Well, I have actually been told that I could put your tavern in an article. It was so good.
Who told you that?
Well, Mary.
Oh, maybe I will bring everybody.
That's what I told her, but she felt that she could handle it.
Well, he just kind of blows a raspberry, and he waves his hand like.
So what are you doing here for the festival?
I'm getting very drunk.
Well, Mary said that you were going to be the representative here and that you would be at a stall just discussing commerce about Barrel Hall. Like she wasn't sure what you were here to discuss.
That is basically the chamber of commerce.
Oh, all right.
You're talking politics and things like that. Oh, you're not here to talk politics, are you? Because I'm here to drink.
No, I'm just curious.
Oh.
I'm new. This is. I've been to the breadbasket of this area only once or twice in my entire career, and every time I was here on assignment, and then I had to go and leave. So this is my first opportunity to really enjoy the local color, and I am just curious. I am a reporter. I cannot help it.
Thrusts a finger at you. I thought your name sounded. I remembered it. You're the reporter from the paper.
Yes.
He turns like a little bit to give you a good profile shot. But maybe make sure you drink it in and write it down. He's got his hand over his head. Butt off, foot. And he puffs his chest up. Muscly.
Of course.
But you're not here to work. You're here to drink.
I am here to enjoy the festival. I've never been privy to one.
Well, let's enjoy the festival. Tomorrow morning I'm working at the stall, but tonight and then tomorrow night as well. That's for drinking.
Wonderful.
Oh, amazing.
Well, I will definitely come get your spiel tomorrow. But let's talk about whatever you want to talk. What were you and Tom doing before I got here?
Oh, I was telling to Tom about the delightful man I met. He was not a priest, a monk, Brother Gregory. Lovely lad, church of yellow and black, but he just had the brown robes. You hear monk, that's what you think of. Church of, and Tom chimes in, Tal, I think is what you mentioned there, Rince. I was like, bless your soul, young man. Tal, yes. We were having a good conversation. He'll be coming back. Actually, maybe you'll meet him. He's gonna come back and see me at my stall tomorrow about a donation their church is making to the island. So, Barrel Hall, not here, but maybe here too. I can't speak for Tirok. Seems a nice lad. Old fart like me.
Well, I would definitely love to hear about that tomorrow. I'll make a point.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, we should go find more to drink because you don't have a cup.
Right. I was actually told to meet Tom at the Rotten Egg.
Oh, Rince, you're going to love this. This is a real hidden gem of hidden gems.
For shots. Apparently.
It's clear that Tom has a plan, but maybe there's a better plan here that could be had somewhere.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll do plan A first.
Knowing full well that we will need plan B.
Yeah, I've got plan B.
Of course you do. That's your role. That's Ava's role.
Thanks, plan B.
Let's go get tacos.
I love tacos.
Okay. So into the Rotten Egg you go. And it's a little fuller than it was last time you were in.
More than 3 people.
Looks like it's mostly a bunch of the tables that are being used. People sitting down, taking breaks, eating food, and chit-chatting.
Okay. Anybody brandishing a gun this time?
No.
All right. I let Tom take the lead.
All right. Tom wanders up to basically where you were sitting before, right up to the bar. And he pops down on a seat.
Okay.
Motions to the stool next to him to rinse.
I will
He
sit.
hops up.
Is there a spot next to rinse? Okay.
Nobody's at the bar right now.
Oh, I didn't know how close was I to a wall. I don't remember. I do remember. I just don't remember. Ava remembers. Zephyrine does not remember.
Understood.
All right, so I take the seat next to Rinse.
Rince takes his mug and sets it on the bar top, and he looks around, sort of like leans forward, almost like piling over the bar a little bit, looks one way, looks the other, and just kind of goes, Tom taps him on the shoulder, points to a sign behind the bar, up at about like eye level if you're sitting. It's just a piece of wood with like some twine, and it's hung kind of crooked on a nail. And the sign just reads, "Back later, self-serve."
Okay.
So they have a laugh about it. Tom pops up and walks around the bar, and just the big wooden barrels with the little turn tap on them for the beer.
Yeah.
So rinses mug, fills up his mug, looks around for another mug, finds it, motions to Ava. You want any?
Is there any more of the other stuff we were having earlier?
It looks like a light bulb has just gone off in Tom's head. And he kind of goes, "Ooh," and takes a step back and like looks under the bar. Just bottles as far as the eye can see. It looks like he's got buck fever. He doesn't know what to do first. And he's holding this mug, and it looks like you can see his thoughts kind of going through the mug.
I reach over and steady the hand with the mug. And Tom, fill that with water, please. And then whatever one's speaking loudly. Okay? You look confused. I'm just giving you...
It's hot in here. I'm sweating.
I'm giving you a task.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can task.
Okay.
He dunks the mug in a water barrel, sets it up on the counter, and realizes that's probably a good idea. So he fills up a couple more cups of water, just puts them up on the bar. And then he goes rummaging through the bottles.
Okay.
What do you have in there? As he points to your mug.
Oh, this is just water for now. I'm waiting for Tom to get me a more robust spirit.
Oh, that's Tom, three of those, please. Tom slowly rises up from behind the bar, and he's holding a bottle in each hand, and he's got a look of mad glee on his face.
Are you okay, Tom?
The bottles are shaking.
Okay, put him down.
And he just slowly, very carefully focuses and like raises or moves them forward and sets them rattlingly on the bar top.
Okay, okay. Tom, breathe. Breathe. No. Nope. Deep breaths. No.
Okay.
Do it again. Nope.
Okay.
Do it again. You're going to hyperventilate. Nope. There you go. Unclench.
Whew.
Okay.
Well, I think this is going to be doing the unclenching for me. Okay, so he finds some little glasses and he uses one hand to steady his other hand. He picks up the bottle. It's shaking. Steadies his hand. They're both shaking.
Okay, I reach over and I grab the bottle. Okay, Tom, I'll pour it because I don't know what this is.
As the bottle leaves his hand, he's just got this look of sad hope in his eyes, and his hand is empty and continuing to reach for it.
I put the bottle in my other hand and I reach my hand forward to touch his hand and be like, I'm not gonna drop it. You're gonna drop it.
But the cup.
So I pour some into the cup. And then I pour some into another cup. And then I pour the last cup. And I set the bottle down and recork it. And I hand him his glass.
Yeah, okay. He was going for it, but then he takes it from your hand.
And I hand one over to Rinse.
Tom just takes a sniff. This is what you had when you first got here. The first thing. Or I'm sorry, the second thing. This is for tomorrow. This is the honey spirit.
The honey whiskey. Okay.
Rinse, you're getting a sneak peek of tomorrow's special release. Oh, lovely. It's fitting I'm out of my station. And he takes a sip and like glassy-eyed instantly, just oh my, that is, and there's more of this tomorrow? He takes another sip. Tom is also drinking. He just gives him a thumbs up while he's taking a sip. Oh my. And sometimes people wonder why I like to travel.
It does open you up to so many interesting experiences.
He turns and fixes you with just a no, like a smile that's like appreciative of like you understand him, kind of one of those like exactly. You travel, I'm sure, a lot.
Oh yes, I have been all over the globe.
Fascinating stuff, eh?
It is.
I don't get out of harvest much. My duties keep me traveling within the region.
Sure.
Mostly to regalas, but try to never miss a festival. For obvious reasons.
Yes, Tom's told me a bit about these festivals. As I said, I've never been to one, so...
You're in for a real treat.
I hear this one isn't quite as naked as many of the other ones, but I guess that's can be changed?
Midsummer tends to be more... the spring also tends to have a lot... People are indoors so much. They have a lot of fun to get out of their clothes. But also sometimes winter, but inside.
That would make sense.
Round a fire.
Right.
Good memories.
So, what is your experience with these festivals? What has been the part that stands out to you? What makes you want to come back and enjoy them all the time?
Oh, you meet so many wonderful people who all have wonderful stories and food and goods to trade, and he nods to his glass. Delightful spirits to drink. The experience every time is very different.
Okay. Wonderful. So, what are you looking forward to for this particular festival tomorrow?
I always empty my mind of expectations, finding that the best stories just kind of happen.
Wonderful.
Yes. I think it's a great way to live your life.
Yes.
Bartender, and he holds up his cup. He gives him just like a cheery wink. And his cheeks are very rosy. And he gets his cup refilled.
Wonderful. So you said that you're meeting with a monk from the Church of Tal tomorrow?
Yes, they've made very kind charitable donations to Barrel Hall in the past. And Brother Gregory... Gregory? Yes. He wanted to talk about another such donation. Have you you've met Mary, who thinks it's a good idea to put my house in the paper?
Now, Mr. McTavish, if you do not want me to publish anything about your home, it is your home. I will not do that.
Maybe just not the name or exact location.
Sure, discretion.
It keeps it quaint.
Yes, that's what I said.
No offense, but we don't need tourists.
None taken and understood.
Yes. But you've been to the docks,
Yes.
obviously.
Yes.
Unless you're mad as a badger and came up the cliff.
No.
Those docks were built by the Church of Taller, I should say rebuilt, 2-3 years ago.
Oh. Do you hold any sort of significance for their church?
We do not.
Interesting. They just out of kindness and charity?
Yes, they're one of those churches that you wish would be a bigger church because they do many missionary trips. Service. Service is very central to their particular religion.
Okay. Yes.
But, there was another man. I'll ask Brother Gregory. He's the one I talked to last year. He was supposed to meet me here to arrange for a cash donation, which I thought was odd, but he insisted. Well, not really service, is it? Though I guess we could put it to good use. I'm not going to turn away a free sack of coins.
Of course not. It just seems, but that's not how the donation, it usually comes in charitable work, correct? It's not just an influx of currency, usually.
This is correct.
Very interesting.
Yes, I thought so too. Bartender, and he goes, picks up his mug and looks at it, sees that it's full. He's like, never mind, friend.
So this person, the brother Gregory, isn't the person that wanted to make that donation to you, but he wants to discuss another charitable work?
Yes,
I'm sorry, I know you said you didn't want to talk about this, but...
It's fine, this is how conversations work. He seemed to not be aware of the money donation.
And you haven't heard from this other person since then?
No, I am supposed to meet him at this festival, but he knows, obviously he'll know where Barrel Hall is located, and he points kind of to the outside. Not on a map, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Sure. Interesting. I always find these kinds of things interesting. So many people utilize different avenues to do different things that they think are best for the situation. This is just me speculating on my, just based on my own, we'll say, recording of events. That I don't think I've ever heard of just a cash donation coming unless it was in tandem with other donations in order to create something.
Of course.
The way that the charitable donations work under the Accord is that they have to have a certain reason for giving. the money to be turned into or money to be given to. For this person to just want to give you money, Mr. McTavish, we've just met. I am a worldly individual. I would be wary of just taking cash from the church. The church itself is good and right and just and charitable and kind, but people act within their own accord, and I'd hate to see you fall into some kind of trouble because someone's trying to money launder from the church.
Oh, you think it's duplicitous?
It could be.
Oh, my.
I'm just stating what I know.
Well, I'll have a good conversation with this man tomorrow.
Yes.
And perhaps he can allay my concerns.
Yes. It just that tipped me off as being highly irregular without having an actual documentation of contract of where that money is going for the church's charitable work. That's just part of the accord. So I would be careful, sir.
Well, I appreciate your concern, young lady.
Young lady, I feel like we're not that far apart, sir.
Well, you could have fooled me. But I also happen to notice that I don't see a ring.
Oh, no, I've been far too busy.
So forgive a flustered old man from embarrassing himself in front of a gorgeous teenager.
Well, I will say, and I reach over and clink my drink cup to his and be like, the spirits definitely help to preserve the body. And take a drink.
Oh, Tom, you're right. Your friend is a real pickle. Tom looks at you and just kind of goes, ugh.
So, Tom, before you found Mr. McTavish, what kind of debauchery were you engaging in?
Drinking.
I'm not surprised.
One in Rome.
So I turn my attention back and kind of just do a knowing look at Tom and continue a conversation of just probably something a little bit more lighthearted.
Sure.
So
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is your ultimate goal in this moment?
To link some threads together
Mm-hmm.
and to let him just talk.
Okay.
Because now I don't know who this person is.
Mm-hmm.
I had hoped that just talking about like the Church of Tal, something would fall that would be like immediate of just like, oh, well, and something was relatively immediate based on the list before, how one person on the list was murdered by somebody else on the list that was saying they were somebody on the list that wasn't on the list. Now I'm putting it in through my head of like,
Sure.
Is this Gregory really the Salazar guy? Or is Salazar trying to be the guy to launder money? We'll call it, I'm in my brain laundering money, or trying to lure him with something to get him in trouble. And this other Gregory guy has nothing to do with it. So that's the structure in my head. And I got the information I was after as far as that's concerned. Now it would have just been to let him talk about himself. I understand he's a politician. He's a dittering old man. Like, he's got a house. He's definitely just involved in his community. Seems to be on the up and up. Doesn't come across as someone who could talk their way out of a freaking like corner.
Yep.
Probably couldn't talk his way out of a open room, realistically.
He's chatty.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you can put as much time into hanging out here as you want.
This is acceptable
Yep.
for me now at this point.
Okay, so you're just going to get to know him a little better. You are going to continue to have that feeling of like exactly what you just described about this guy. You're just going to let him talk. He talks a lot about his family, talks a lot about his community, talks a lot about past festivals, nothing meaningful, just kind of topical stuff. Have a laugh, have some drinks, and that'll be about it. You're not going to get anything else.
There's nothing else to
interesting
give. Yes,
right now?
sure.
Oh,
There's
this
nothing
guy?
else to sure.
Okay, so we can skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah, go for it. Time skip.
Okay, everybody's got superpowers. Go.
Oh my gosh, I look like I was fused with a washing machine.
Oh, you're
And-
a Digimon.
Anime. I'm a 1980s Transformer now with a diaper.
Megatron
Does look like
does look like he has a
Okay.
diaper.
Okay.
Let's skip forward to the end of the evening.
All right.
Rince is gonna go stumble and pass out somewhere.
I'm going to make sure he gets where he needs to go.
He gets to his little. You can see it's set up. He's got some signage and stuff for Barrel Hall. He has a little stone festival cottage or whatever.
Okay.
He gets in there and there's like a cot in there and he just crashes.
Okay. I'm aware, like, I watched this happen. Okay. I look around at the security level of everything. Is there a lock that I can do from the inside door and close it so that way it's locked from the inside?
Sure.
Okay. I set that up with however that works.
Yeah, it'd be like a latch, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
And I close the door.
And the shutters are also closed and latched from the inside.
Okay. I turn to Tom. How drunk is he?
He's bad.
Okay. I admit I'm probably really tired and had my own share of fun.
And you would have eaten some more food and
Sure.
things.
I don't think I'm as bad off as these two are because I'm old and I need to have my wits about me because this man might be killed tonight. And I'm the last person to see him. So I turn to Tom and I set my hands on his shoulders. Tom. Tom, look me in the eyes.
Yes.
Where are we sleeping? If you tell me we are sleeping in the middle of the road, I will kill you.
I am not going to tell you that. Let's go find somewhere to crash.
Okay.
Looks around. People are just cashing out wherever, rolling out sleeping mats by their stalls. Some people are sleeping in the stalls. Just kind of wherever.
Okay.
People are sleeping in their carts.
Sure. Tom, what are we sleeping on? I am 52 years old. I am not sleeping on a stone ground.
Well, 52 years young if you listen to Rince. But, well, there's right across the way here. We can check this stall, see if there's anything in there. If not, we can head back to Marcus's place. I mean, not his place, the bar.
Wherever you think is going to have some place that isn't me sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, let's try the bar then.
Okay.
And, you pop back in, and it's definitely winding down. Marcus hasn't come back yet. And Tom goes past the bar, takes a left towards the wall the bar is attached to, and there's a door there. And he opens it, and it looks like it's a hallway with a series of rooms. And he's looking in, he's like, all right, yeah. There's always a couple of cots around places like this.
Okay.
So.
These are free to use.
Yep.
All right. I take my rucksack off and have the idea that I'm going to jot some things down, but just too tired. And just roll it all in my memory. Hope that the fog doesn't take any of it away.
Yeah, no problem.
And go to sleep.
Okay. It's not as uncomfortable as you were afraid.
Oh, good.
So
Thank goodness.
It's decent. Pillows are actually quite nice.
Oh.
Down pillows.
All right. I'll take that.
Yeah. And you sleep.
Sleep.
Roll me a d20 to see how well you sleep.
All righty. Let's see if this die wants to be friendly to me today. A 7.
At the end of the day, it's still a cot.
Yeah. And I drank the night before. So.
You don't wake up as early as you normally do. Like, you maybe sleep in another half hour or so.
Okay.
And you're just kind of fuzzy.
That makes sense. I drank all night. Okay.
You wake up and Tom is not there.
Okay. I sit up and I listen. Do I hear any commotion in the tavern?
A little bit. You hear some boots. You hear some clanking.
Okay.
Some low conversation.
I get into my rucksack and I pull out my notebook and I write down everything that I can remember from the night before.
Okay.
While it's still fresh right in my memory.
Sure. So you're no stranger to this. I'm just going to say, yeah, you got it.
Okay.
As you're finishing up, you hear boots coming down the hallway.
Okay. I put my notebook back in my rucksack, clasp it up, and stand up and stretch.
As you're stretching, you see Tom approach and stop in the doorway. He's holding 2 wooden bowls that are steaming, and he holds one out to you.
Oh, thank you. Take it. Is it soup?
You see on top is just a big cooked egg,
Oh, wow.
and there's a spoon with the bowl. So if you scoot the egg aside, you see underneath is what look like baked potatoes kind of mashed up,
Oh, wonderful.
and some probably green onion in there.
Fantastic. I'm taking it and I'm enjoying it.
Yep.
I sit back down with the bowl.
Yep.
Oh, this looks amazing.
Yeah, they know how to eat here.
I guess. How long have you been up?
Long enough to, well, I'll spare you the. I went to the bathroom
Okay, sure,
and
yeah.
I found this, and now here I am. So,
Okay.
that long.
All right. All quiet on the front out there.
Oh yeah.
About what time is it? Do you know?
Sun's been up maybe an hour and a half, I'd guess. Checked out our boy Rince. He's I don't know how he can do that to his body. Like he's got me by probably 20 years.
Oh my
But
goodness.
he's spry and full of life this morning.
Wow.
His little stall's open, set up, and he's already chatting people up.
All right. Well, good for him. Politicians, I
I
suppose.
guess. Work through the hangover.
No.
No.
So I finish my breakfast, ask to find some facilities,
Mm-hmm.
and make my way out to the front of the tavern. Find Tom.
Oh, yeah. No, he's
Okay. All right.
he's with you.
I need,
Not for the toilet part.
I would like some tea, if we can find some, or coffee, or
He gives this
anything.
big, long stretch.
Coffee is preferable, but I can't imagine that that's a very common commodity in the area. So
Let's find some tea.
tea. And
Let's sniff it out. Maybe not. There's too many things cooking.
okay.
And let's just walk.
So I have some questions about last night. What did you get out of Rince, or what was he doing when you found him yesterday? From the moment of meeting this individual to meeting with me, what transpired?
Oh, he was glad handing, chatting people up,
Okay.
talking about what trades they were in, always finding that very fascinating, always asking good questions.
Okay.
He was politicking.
Sure.
That's it.
Okay. What do you know of this brother Gregory?
Nothing.
And we've talked about this before, but you haven't had any issues with the Church of Tall, have you?
No.
They're usually very pleasant people.
Yeah, I mean, I could maybe count on one hand the number of interactions I've had with them directly,
Right.
but yeah.
Okay. I would very much like to be at that stall when that person comes in, just to listen. So while I was at the library, and I blah, 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 everything out of like the family tree that I found, the how there was astonishingly like no information about anyone that was in the church, meaning that these people are not of higher ranking more than likely, or they aren't part of the church. One of the two.
Interesting.
So those are two things to keep in mind.
Yeah. I don't know. You're the detective. Could be something, could be nothing.
Oh, the realistic point is either, like I said, they're either just very low on the quote unquote totem pole where they aren't in a position or station of influence within their respective churches, or they aren't part of the church and they are masquerading as our friend from the Daedalus was.
I had not considered that.
Also, I was looking through the different books that they had on crema, which was actually quite extensive.
That makes
And
sense. It's in the region.
I found no information on an O'Toole, family or otherwise.
Oh, Crema's a little more metropolitan, I guess, than a place like this or Barrel Hall.
Okay.
So must not be native.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or maybe the records aren't up to the date of this person being in crema.
Could be. Could
And
be.
worst case scenario, it's so far out of the the records, so to speak, that this might be an immigrant child.
Mm.
We'll pretend that's not it though, just for ease.
I don't want to have to throttle a child.
So far, everything says on the list that if they are indeed on the list and are indeed the person that they say they are on the list, they're going to die based on our current understanding, which is why we have to watch this guy so close.
You mean to tell me if your name's on a blood-soaked list, you're in danger? Sorry, I haven't had any coffee yet.
There's no coffee, you said tea. Also, think about what you said. Yes, yeah, of course.
Obviously, I'm being sarcastic.
I also need tea.
apologized. All right.
All right.
Okay, let's find tea.
Okay.
We're getting spicy. Okay, a little bit of walking around, and yeah, eventually you see a tea kettle on a fire. Pop over and be like, "Oh, what do you got?" "It's tea."
Yay.
Hold out your little cup. Please.
Yes.
Yeah, but just same as everything you've experienced here. Everybody's very friendly. Everybody's very happy to share. So yeah, get a nice Assam tea.
Okay. Good old Irish breakfast tea.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So after getting tea, I would like to go and see the stalls that are around the Barrel Hall stall that I could kind of hang out at and watch for, while also seeing what's going on at the festival and being a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's broad daylight.
Mm-hmm.
If something does indeed happen to this guy, everyone's gonna see it.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I can let my guard down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to experience the festival.
Mm-hmm.
So finding that nice slice in between where I can kind of keep this guy in my sight,
Sure.
but then also enjoy what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. So you make your way over to that stall, the Barrel Hall stall, and around them are every stall is pretty much up and running at this point. You've got a baker on one side, and it smells awesome. They got a little oven going in there, and they're pulling bread out and putting it on the little windowsill of the the big open front window thing on the cottagey building. And they're just putting fresh bread up there, and people are just walking by and just taking one if they want one. They look like not like smaller than rolls, just like little, just a few bites.
Little popover dealies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on the other side, it looks like you've got a few selections of honeys. Lots of bees flying around over there, but they're putting honey on whatever you bring them, basically. Just using the little honey wand to just oh, you got a cracker. Oh, you got some fruit. Oh, you got some bread from over there.
Great.
And some people are trying it out. And there's just a lot of chit-chatting. A lot of people just walking around, taking it easy, talking to the people around them in the stalls. It's mostly food around here. What you have seen are other similar, in walking over here, other similar booths, we'll call them, to what Rince has set up for other islands in the region.
Okay.
It's a chamber of commerce, basically.
Sure. Is there one for crema?
You haven't seen one yet, but probably.
Okay. All right. So I kind of find a spot to sit, either on a stone edge of something or whatever. I'm not looking for something formal. And just sit with the tea and look over to Tom.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we do first?
Should probably check in with him and see if he's talked to his friend yet.
That sounds good.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything else I need to know about today?
Middle of the day probably will be a formal kind of, I don't know, they'll call it a ritual. It's kind of like, I assume, if it's like the other ones, kind of like a thanks for coming prayer type deal. I mean,
Okay.
it's not nothing like crazy long or formal.
Okay.
But high priestess will probably be there, probably say something, make everyone go yay, and then we just keep doing this.
Okay. All right. Are you ready then?
Probably find some more tea after I finish this cup of tea, but yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go check on our friend.
All right. After you.
All right. I make my way over.
All right. He sees you coming, smiles and waves as he looks like he's saying goodbye to somebody else.
Okay.
And he's very happy to see the two of you.
Oh, good morning.
Wonderful morning. It's festival day.
It is. You look none the worse for wear.
Well, let's just say I've got a bit of experience under my belt.
I would say so. When we tucked you in, you were out like a light.
Oh, you talked me in. That's so sweet of you.
Made sure the doors were locked for you.
And here I thought I was just very good at navigating myself back to my little cot here.
You did the walking on your own. I will at least give you that.
Well, first time for everything.
Yeah.
How are you this morning? Oh, I should tell you that man about with the money from the church.
Yeah.
He has come and gone already this morning once.
Oh.
And I talked to him a bit, and I did bring up a little discomfort about just taking the money.
Yeah.
But that's not what he wanted to talk about. So let me ask you. Maybe you can tell me from your experience if these two things maybe have anything to do with one another.
Sure.
And he did agree to not give me the money if it made me feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
But what he wanted to talk about, interestingly, was politics, which is my forte. But he had mentioned that there was a vote coming up at the next gathering at Regalis, when we're all summoned there to deal with governmental business and things. Each island has a representative, and it does need a majority vote to pass funding measures. Which is what he was talking about, a particular proposal from the Navy is looking to build a facility in the region here, not on an island, but like a floating island. They would front almost all of the cost. They would just require labor from us. And I wasn't sure whether or not I am going to vote a yes or a no. It wouldn't be bad to have more of a Navy presence closer to the region in case something were to happen.
Of course.
We provide a lot of the food to this part of the world, but not a Navy base. Some kind of facility. They won't elaborate too much on that, but they have made overtures that this won't disrupt anything and will enhance their presence for security purposes here.
But they won't tell you what the facility will be used for?
I think it's more of they can't say quite yet.
Interesting. I might be able to find some things out before you make any decisions.
But this is what the man from the church, he asked how I was going to be voting on this, and he had some very nice things to say about the Navy.
What did you catch his name?
Oh, I wrote it down, actually, because I remembered not remembering yesterday. And he reaches into one pocket, reaches into the other pocket, checks his pants. Oh, where did I put? Goes back to the first pocket and produces a small folded up piece of paper. Adjusts his glasses. Oh, dearie me, it's not a name that I've. Salazar. Oh dear. Something with a. I had him write it down, and his handwriting is. Well, it's frankly not very good.
It wouldn't.
And he shows you the piece of paper.
Okay, it's Salazar Bonfreet.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Well, there's the thread. I just kind of stop and I show, I pull it out far enough so that Tom can see it before I hand it back.
Yeah, you notice his eyes pass over it.
And I hand it back. Interesting.
He stuffs it back in his pocket.
So it wasn't the Brother Gregory.
No, I'm
Yes.
expecting him at some point today. He said he would come back.
I would love to be here for that. I would love to meet him.
Well,
But
of course, I can send him to find you if you're not here.
I'll be around. But that is interesting. I have not heard anything about this, and the fact that they aren't disclosing anything.
Well, no, you wouldn't. This is a matter of a regional government.
I just smile broadly. I'm like, you would be impressed to know what I am privy to.
Oh well, you're right. I'm assuming.
But I think you were correct to be a little bit discretionary about the money.
And why?
I believe he's trying to buy your vote.
You think that was a bribe?
I would think so. The fact that he didn't force it on you and he's not going to tell you why and where this money is coming from. But that also means that the church seems to be trying to further an agenda that you may or may not want to be part of. If this person is in fact part of the Church of Tal. That also probably means the money is not being, we'll say, traced appropriately, tracked appropriately. So just keep yourself safe.
This is gonna make an incredible story when I get home.
I'm sure it will. So are you meeting with him again?
I suspect he may be back around. I'm not entirely sure.
I would very much like to meet this individual.
Oh,
If you,
sure.
if you are asked to meet with him, would you mind if I came along with you?
Of course, of course.
And it's always we drank together. You seem like a nice friend.
Oh, yeah. I'm very nice.
I would hate to see you fall into anything that is untoward because you seem to be a very upright citizen.
Ms. May I, Ava?
Yes.
Delightful. Are you getting sweet on me?
I tend to stay out of that realm of expertise for obvious reasons. But
too beautiful, you'd have to beat them off with a mallet.
but I would look forward to having another drink with you later this evening. So
Well, then it's not a date, but I'll put it in my date book.
yes, it's a date.
Mercy me. Well, I look very forward to it.
Wonderful.
And enjoy your day. There's so
I
much
am
to do and see.
really looking forward to seeing the rest of this. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Yes, but if you do get a message from that individual to meet somewhere, please come find me.
I will do just that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you hear a blood-curdling scream.
All right.
It's a woman.
Oh boy. I turn around.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Okay.
And now you hear sounds like a struggle,
Oh
but
no.
it's a few buildings away.
Oh boy.
So Tom starts slinking in that direction.
I not as aggressively to get in the middle, but I definitely want to see.
Mm-hmm. Yep. In fact, a lot of people are kind of moving in that direction at various speeds. Rince comes out of his little thing, and he's kind of hanging out with you, sort of like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on." As you make your way towards the center, that big open center area, there is a man holding a ginger-haired woman she's in what kind of looks like a dressing gown. So like a sleeveless body sock
Sure.
that goes all the way to the nature floor, the ground.
Yeah.
Good job, brain.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So he's holding this woman by the arm, and she's like punching at him and swearing at him. And he's tall, well-built, muscular, kind of younger guy, maybe. late 20s or late 20s, we'll say. Ish, you'd peg him at about that. Facial hair is very well manicured. He's got a little Van Dyke, little curlied up corners of the mustache, and then just a little pointy goatee.
Okay.
Black hair. He's wearing kind of, that conquistador style breastplate where it's sort of domed, but it's ordained and painted with the emblem of the Church of Tal. He's got a saber on his hip, and he's holding up this girl, looking around at the crowd as it's starting to form. A few seconds pass, and then he addresses the crowd. Good people, I have terrible news. One of my order, a monk, has been murdered by means of witchcraft. And here is the murderess. And she just spits on him. And then Rince slowly raises his arm and points a finger at the guy. That's the man who tried to give me the money.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm so glad you didn't take the money.
And we'll leave it there. We'll see you next time in the world of Juvia. If you enjoyed what you heard and want more, you can head over to patreon.com/thebardscottage to find outtakes and bonus episodes from this show. You can also find some other shenanigans we get up to at The Bard's Cottage on our YouTube page, youtube.com/@thebardscottage.
We also have an Instagram and Blue Sky account called @thebardscottage. And if you would just like to engage with us there, that would be great too.
Oh, and if you're listening to this on any podcast platform that allows you to rate and review, please do so. And if it lets you put anything other than a 5, your phone's broken.
Don't